Have you ever felt it? That nagging doubt, that quiet voice whispering you can't, you're not good enough, or it's too late for you. It's a feeling many of us know well. It's like an invisible weight, an unseen barrier preventing us from reaching for our dreams, for the life we truly desire. We all have aspirations to start that business, write that book, learn a new skill, find true love, or simply feel more confident in our own skin. But so often, something holds us back. Something deep inside. This isn't about external circumstances. This is about something far more insidious. Our limiting beliefs. These are the conclusions we've drawn about ourselves and the world, often unconsciously, that dictate what we believe is possible for us. They're the invisible chains that bind our potential. So, what exactly are limiting beliefs? They're not facts. They're perceptions. They're often deeply ingrained assumptions we've held since childhood, shaped by our experiences, our environment, the people around us, and even cultural messages. Think of them as filters through which we view the world and ourselves. If you believe I'm not good with money, guess what? You'll likely find ways to reinforce that belief, even unconsciously sabotaging your financial growth. These beliefs aren't always loud or obvious. Sometimes they're subtle, like a persistent hum in the background of your thoughts. I'm too old to start something new. I don't deserve success. People like me don't achieve things like that. Sound familiar? We often mistake these ingrained patterns for absolute truths, never questioning their validity. But here's the powerful truth. They are not facts. They're merely beliefs, and beliefs can be changed. The impact of limiting beliefs is profound. They don't just affect our thoughts. They shape our actions, our decisions, and ultimately, our reality. When we believe we can't do something, we often don't even try. This leads to missed opportunities, unfulfilled dreams, and a lingering sense of regret. Think about it. How many times have you procrastinated on a goal because you secretly doubted your ability to complete it, avoided pursuing a passion because you thought you weren't talented enough, settled for less than you deserve in relationships or career because you didn't believe you were worthy of more, held back from speaking your mind for fear of judgment due to a belief that your voice isn't important? These beliefs create a self-fulfilling prophecy. They trap us in a cycle, reinforcing the very limitations we wish to escape. But the good news is, once we identify these beliefs, we gain the power to break free. The first step to overcoming limiting beliefs is to identify them. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. This requires self-awareness, honesty, and a willingness to look inward. Pay attention to your I can't statements. Listen to your internal dialogue. When you think about a goal or a challenge, what are the first negative thoughts that pop up? I can't do X because of some X reasons. Those are often your limiting beliefs. Example: I can't start a business because I'm not good at sales. Examine your fears. What are you afraid of? Failure? Success? Judgment? Rejection? Often, our fears are direct manifestations of underlying limiting beliefs. Example: fear of public speaking might stem from a belief, my opinion isn't valuable, or people will judge me negatively. Reflect on your past. Where might these beliefs have come from? Was it something a teacher said? A parent? A childhood experience? Understanding the origin can help you see they are not innate truths. Example: being told as a child you're clumsy might lead to a lifelong belief. I'm not athletic. Notice where you procrastinate or self-sabotage. What areas of your life do you constantly avoid or seem to struggle in? These are often hotspots where limiting beliefs are at play. Take a moment to truly reflect. What are one or two limiting beliefs that immediately come to mind for you? Once you've identified a limiting belief, the next crucial step is to challenge it. You wouldn't accept a stranger's opinion as gospel without questioning it. So why accept these internal voices without scrutiny? This is where you become the detective of your own mind. Here are powerful questions to ask yourself about each limiting belief. Is this belief 100% true, always and in every situation? Can you find even one example where it wasn't true for you or someone else? One exception is enough to break the illusion of absolute truth. Where did this belief come from? Was it an observation, a personal experience, or something you were told? Who told you? Did they truly know what was best for you? How is this belief serving me? Is it protecting me or holding me back? What benefits do I gain by holding on to it? Often, it's a false sense of safety or avoiding discomfort. What would my life look like if I didn't believe this? What actions would I take? What opportunities would I pursue? How would I feel? What evidence do I have against this belief? Think about times you overcame a challenge, succeeded when you thought you wouldn't, or learned something new. What's a more empowering alternative belief? How can you reframe this thought into something that supports your growth? By rigorously questioning your beliefs, you begin to dismantle their power. You realize they are not solid facts, but rather flimsy constructs built on old foundations. Nature abhors a vacuum, and so does your mind. Once you've challenged and weakened a limiting belief, it's essential to replace it with an empowering one. This isn't about denial. It's about conscious creation of a belief system that serves you. Here's how to reframe and replace. Craft empowering affirmations. Turn your limiting belief on its head. If your old belief was I'm not creative, your new affirmation might be I am a creative being and my ideas flow freely. Make it positive, present tense, and personal. Visualize your success. Close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself already embodying this new belief. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What actions are you taking? Our minds don't distinguish between vividly imagined experience and real experience, so visualization is a powerful tool. Find evidence for the new belief. Start actively seeking out examples in your life, no matter how small, that support your new, empowering belief. If you believe I'm capable, remember a time you learned a new skill or solved a problem. The more evidence you collect, the stronger the new belief becomes. Surround yourself with positivity. This includes people who uplift you, books and podcasts that inspire you, and environments that encourage growth. Limit exposure to negativity that reinforces old patterns. Practice gratitude. A grateful mindset shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, naturally weakening beliefs rooted in scarcity or inadequacy. This is an active process. It requires consistent effort, but every time you choose an empowering thought over a limiting one, you're building new neural pathways in your brain, essentially rewiring your mind for success. Thinking and believing are powerful, but they're only one part of the equation. To truly overcome limiting beliefs and manifest your desired life, you must take action. Action is the bridge between your inner world and your outer reality. Here's how to bridge that gap. Start small, start now. Don't wait for perfection. Take one tiny step that aligns with your new belief. If your belief was I'm not confident speaking, start by offering an opinion in a small group or practicing speaking to yourself in the mirror. Small wins build momentum and reinforce the new belief. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. When you feel the familiar resistance or fear, acknowledge it, but don't let it stop you. Each time you push through, you weaken the old belief and strengthen the new one. Learn and grow from setbacks. Not every attempt will be a soaring success. That's okay. View failures not as proof of your limiting belief, but as valuable data. What can you learn? How can you adjust? A belief like I always fail can be replaced with I learn and grow from every experience. Seek support. Share your journey with trusted friends, family, a mentor, or a coach. Having an external perspective and accountability can be incredibly helpful. Be consistent. Overcoming deeply ingrained beliefs takes time and consistent effort. It's not a one-time fix. Daily practice of challenging old thoughts and choosing new actions will solidify your transformation. Remember, true confidence isn't the absence of fear. It's the willingness to act despite it. Every single action you take, no matter how small, is a vote for your new, empowering belief system. Imagine your life when you truly shed those invisible chains. What does that freedom feel like? When you operate from a place of possibility instead of limitation, your world expands. When you overcome limiting beliefs, your relationships improve. You're more authentic, confident, and able to give and receive love more fully. Your career flourishes. You take on new challenges, speak up for your ideas, and pursue opportunities you once thought were out of reach. Your health and well-being thrive. You make choices that nourish your body and mind, free from self-sabotage. You experience greater joy and fulfillment. You live a life aligned with your true potential, not one dictated by old fears. This isn't just about achieving goals. It's about transforming who you are at your core. It's about stepping into the person you were always meant to be, unburdened by the stories you once told yourself. I invite you to take a moment right now. Let's do a short exercise together that you can continue after this video. Get a piece of paper and a pen, or open a note on your phone. Identify one limiting belief. Think of one belief that has been holding you back the most. Write it down. Example, I am not good enough to pursue my dream job. Challenge it. Ask yourself, is this 100% true? What evidence do I have against it? Where did it come from? Write down your answers. Reframe it. Now, rewrite that belief into an empowering affirmation. Example, I am constantly learning and growing, and I am fully capable of excelling in my dream job. Commit to one small action. What is the tiniest step you can take today that aligns with your new belief? Example, I will research one company related to my dream job, or I will update one line on my resume. This simple practice, repeated consistently, can create profound shifts in your life. Don't underestimate the power of starting small. You are not defined by your past limitations. You are defined by the courage you find today to challenge those limitations. You have the power within you right now to choose what you believe about yourself. The journey of overcoming limiting beliefs is ongoing. It requires vigilance, compassion, and commitment. But every single time you choose an empowering thought, every time you take a courageous step, you are actively creating a life that reflects your true, unlimited potential. The bridge is built. The path is clear. All that's left is for you to walk it. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. Remember, your beliefs create your reality. Choose wisely. Now, go out and prove yourself right about your potential.